is all of this of like, I'm going to impress somebody at WWE. I'm going to get back there.
I've said this a million times. Like when I got released, it wasn't like, what can I do to get back to WWE or get to AEW? It's what can I do to prove myself right? And oh my God, even saying that again and again and again for 5 years, I've been saying that. I don't want to prove people wrong. I want to prove myself right and my fans right. It makes me sick saying it because I feel like I've said it so many times, but it's the truth. And I feel like I have. But man, like, what else do I need to do to get back there? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got released 5 years ago.
Yes.
And if we're being honest here, are you surprised you haven't been re-signed?
Honestly, yeah. But obviously, you know, I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. Listen, people say to me all the time, especially like we just had WrestleMania, WrestleCon. Thousands of people at WrestleCon, probably every other fan, if not every fan, when are you coming back? Well, it's up to me, you know, or at the WrestleMania hotel. Thanks, Chelsea, for letting me stay in her hotel room for free. You know, all save me some money. Thanks, babe.
Found Blue, right?
Yeah, great hotel.
Beautiful.
Great steakhouse, too. But so many people from the office or other wrestlers like, hey, man, when are you coming back? It's like, I don't know. You know, I've reached out many times. I shouldn't say many, a few times. Every couple of months when something cool happens or I have something to say, hey, look what I'm doing. There's been no offer. So
do they write you back?
Of course, yeah. But there's no offer. Everything's very nice, professional, but there's no offer. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to keep working my ass off.
What if they said, we'd love for you to do a one-off spot at the Rumble, but you got to be Zack Ryder?
I've had gear ready every single year.
Okay.
So this is the truth. So I always have gear. I'm always ready. I always have gear, right? Where it has where the trunks are like the same, but the knee pads are interchangeable with a ZR or an MC. So like whatever one I am, you know?
So you wouldn't be opposed to being Zack Ryder?
It's not my first choice.
Okay.
I think Zack Ryder's dead, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Zack Ryder set me up for Matt Cardona. But I mean, obviously WWE thought Zack Ryder was dead. They fired me 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And my Matt Cardona name, I feel like I've done these interviews for 5 years, right? And again, this is like, how many times have I said this? But I don't care how you define success, money, accolades, happiness. This is the most successful I've ever been in my career as Matt Cardona. But it's because Zack Ryder and WWE set me up for that.